Hello everybody, welcome to Mukbang Monday. Wonder why it's backwards today. It's backwards on my phone. It wasn't there last time. Okay, so I have my water. Today's meal is homemade, of course. Like I said, I don't order much for takeout. This is one of my favorite dishes. This is my comfort food, which means it's not that great for me, and I only have it once in a few months. This is a ham and noodle casserole, and so the noodles have the carbs, so I will give you the recipe if you want to grab paper and a pen. I will give you the recipe. There's not a lot of crunch to this, but this is like my comfort food. Oh my God. I haven't had this since October, and it makes a huge pan, so as soon as it cools off, I put them in separate containers and freeze them, because I like this so much that I would eat the whole container, and it's a 9 by 12 pan, and yes, I know I could cut it in half, but this way I get a few meals out of it. So I put them in my big freezer. Okay. Here's the ingredients. Yes, I got home from work and I like to put my pajamas on and relax. So good. Okay, so like I said, this is a ham and noodle casserole. I have had this for many, many years. I do not know how I got this recipe. I had it on another card and it probably told on there, but it got ruined. For some reason, I'm thinking it was either in a recipe book I had of Campbell's soup, or it was on a noodle bag, you know, the back of noodles. I love this stuff. Okay, you need 4 cups of uncooked noodles. Any brand of noodles, whatever noodles you like, Klusky noodles, you know, no yolk noodles. Whatever you like, it doesn't matter. I've done it with the Klusky. These are no yolk that I'm using now. You need 1 pound chopped ham. So sometimes if I have ham, I'll freeze a little bit leftovers and use that. But most of the time I buy like a ham steak. So good. And I know you can buy chopped ham in little packages where the ham is sold. In the meat section. So you could do that too. Whichever way you want to do it. One pound of shredded cheddar cheese. So when I went shopping yesterday, I didn't write down I needed 1 pound. I just wrote down shredded cheddar cheese. And I got home to make this, and I had only bought an 8-ounce bag of shredded cheddar, but I had another 8-ounce bag of Mexican cheese blend in the fridge, so I used that along with the cheddar. And it was I love cheese, so it doesn't matter. You need 1 chopped green pepper. I have a cat that keeps looking for me no matter what I do. You need 2 cans cream of celery soup. I try to get low sodium if I can. I know most of you are my coloring friends, and you like that I do homemade food instead of takeout. A lot of you are homebound, and a lot of you live alone, and so you enjoy these. You've told me you enjoy these videos very much. So I'm glad. You need a cup of milk. I don't think it matters what kind. I use 2%. That's the only kind we have in the house. Two teaspoons of horseradish. And if you don't like horseradish, that's fine. You really can't taste it in this because, like I said, it's a big 9 by 12 pan and there's only 2 teaspoons. I love this stuff. It is really good. You need 2 teaspoons of mustard. And very lightly I can taste it. It's not strong. And 2 cups crushed potato chips. So there's the other carb. But again, I crush them up and weigh them. And I get 2 cups. I put it in a bowl and set it aside. So those are all the ingredients. So while the noodles are cooking, because you have to cook your noodles according to the package. So I let the water come to a boil. When I put the noodles in, that's when I preheat the oven to 350. While the noodles are cooking, that's when I cut up the ham, the green pepper, and you're supposed to put everything in a big bowl except for the crushed potato chips. So put everything in the bowl and wait for the noodles. When the noodles are done, add them to the bowl and stir everything up really, really good. You put it in your greased casserole pan, so make sure you grease. I use Pam. And you bake it for 30 minutes. Very good. You remove it from the oven and top it with the chips and bake an additional 7 minutes. So you still have a little bit of crunch with the chip, but it soaks up some of the other stuff. And you probably could do it without the chips. That's just the recipe I have. So if you're really cutting down on carbs and you just want the noodles, you don't have to add the chips. Because you will get crunch from the green pepper. This is what I'm crunching now. So that's it for the recipe. And again, you probably could add in onions or minced onion. I don't like onions, so I don't put it in mine. So this was a reading weekend for Shadow Lounge Monthly Readathon on Facebook. It's the second weekend of every month. It starts on Friday night at 6 p.m. until Sunday night 6 p.m. But nobody holds you to that schedule. You can start Friday morning and end late Sunday night. It doesn't matter. And you just post what you're going to read for the whole weekend. I did not read as much as I planned. Friday I had to go run an errand, so I didn't start reading until 5 p.m., which is fine, because it didn't start till 6, but I had wanted to read all day. I saw gone. So anyways, I started reading The Beast's Heart by Leif Shallcross. Very good. Gave this 4 stars. It's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, told in the perspective of the Beast. And there is quite a few differences than what you're used to of Beauty and the Beast. This man had come upon Beast's property, which was a forest, and he had done something the Beast didn't like while he was there. And so the Beast sent him away as long as the man sent his youngest daughter, because he had 3 daughters. So he sent the youngest daughter, and she had to stay a whole year with the Beast. There is no rose in a glass thing like in Beauty and the Beast. There is no one like Gustav in the book, so there wasn't anybody like that. But the Beast would watch in a mirror what went on with this girl's family while she was with him, and she didn't know he was watching her family. So he knew what was going on with her sisters and how things were going with her being gone, because they pretty much treated her like Cinderella. So I recommend this book. I got this from the publisher, and I got another copy of it on NetGalley on my ebook. So I did read this. I finished it yesterday. And then I started another book called Sorry Not Sorry, and I can't remember the name of the author. I have like 30 minutes left in the book. So I'll be finishing that in a few minutes. And that's good. I'll probably give that a 4 star. It says it's a comedy and it's funny. And I did not find one thing in that book funny. But it was good. But that is it for today. Next week's mukbang, I am not sure yet. I am thinking I'm doing a casserole with chicken. It's a chicken curry that my friend Lisa cooked when she was here. So I need to get that recipe again from her because I can't find it. So stay tuned for next week's mukbang. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know there was no crunching, a lot of crunching. If you're into the sounds of that, you won't hear that, but it still was very good. And thank you for watching, my peepers, and I will talk to you all next week. Bye-bye.